We're back on STL Live, and I'm joined by Tre'von Griffith from the G Arts Foundation. Thank you so much for being here today.
Hi, thanks. It's such a pleasure.
So let's talk about this. What is the G Arts Foundation? This is a new nonprofit that you have started.
Yes, it is a nonprofit that I have started, titled G Arts Foundation. And it's a foundation that educates and supports the next generation of artists. And by artists, I mean performing artists.
Okay, so why did you start this?
Why did I start this? Well, I'm this little boy from St. Louis, Missouri. I started singing and playing the piano around St. Louis, and I just grew fond of like the arts in general, especially music and theater. I started at the Black Rep as a young child in the professional theater there, and then I started working at Stages St. Louis, and then I traveled around the world and was able to do my art for many different people and many different things. I have my degree from Berklee College of Music. So I'm indulged in the arts all the time, and it just made such an impact on me from the beginning. So I was just wondering, how can I give that back to the next generation? So many people, so many mentors were influential in my life. So I just feel like it's important that I do the same for the next generation of artists so that we preserve the culture of what it means to be an artist.
Yeah, no, I think that's fantastic, and especially to hear young people coming back to St. Louis to do something here. You know, it feels like when I think about it, you could have really gone anywhere. You could have gone to New York, you could have been in London, and you came back here. I want to go back, you talked about your background. Tell me about Spain. How did Spain fit into all of this?
Spain, well, I got my master's recently. I'm like 6 months fresh. And my school, Berklee College of Music, has a campus in Valencia, Spain. So I was able to go over there and learn the culture, learn the music, learn the many different things, and I got my master's in global entertainment and music business. And that's actually where I did a lot of the foundation work for G Arts, so that when I returned to St. Louis, I could just hit the ground running.
That's awesome. You've talked about the mission of G Arts, but let's talk about how this is actually going to roll out and sort of work here in St. Louis. Tell me about that.
Okay. We're going to have many different programs that will eventually involve kids age 8 to 25. I know that's such a wide spectrum of ages. But I want to do workshops, intensives, and go into the schools that don't have arts after school programs. And also I have a special program that I really want to develop for the artists 21 to 25, because I feel like those are the artists that are often overlooked. And start an artist fellowship program where we would foster their talent, and they would create original art. So we would give the resources, the platforms, and many different opportunities for them to do what they love to do.
When you hear about sort of arts programs, I mean, because funding, especially in the public education system, sometimes it just gets cut, and you hear about arts program, how does that resonate with you? I mean, obviously you're doing something about it.
Yes, I am really. I feel like over the course of time, yes, it has definitely dissolved in the schools. So I just think that it's important that we have supplement materials and courses and things that people can indulge in, and also it's just disappointing more so, because the children who are exposed to these things at an early age, they test better. They're better behavior-wise, and they just have something to look forward to. So yeah, I just think it's very important for every kid to at least indulge in the arts at some point in time.
I know everything you said it's an excellent point. So tell me, we've got this event coming up.
Yes.
And tell me about the event and what the connection is to G Arts.
So the connection to G Arts is that G Arts hosts workshops, and we try to not only be artistic but socially, and how that involves the children not only here in St. Louis but all over. So G Arts will be producing a live cast recording of a show titled Voices, Sounds of America.
Okay, and yeah, so Voices, they were looking at it. You were doing such a good job. I thought you were going to lead into what Voices is actually going to be. What can people expect when they go see it? It's a live recording, but a live recording of what?
It's a live recording of a montage of monologues and songs that is actually based off of the kids' stories. Okay. So we've turned these into these monologues and songs. There's 4 great performing artists that will be there, and we'll be recording the actual process of 4 years.
Wow.
And so yeah, it's going to be a live cast recording. We're going to do the audio, the video, and I just want everybody to come out and enjoy the powerful piece.
And it's powerful. And what did you say the mood? I mean, because you're covering like a lot of, race and sort of bringing young and old together. I mean, this is some heavy stuff. I mean, is it a celebratory mood? Is it really reflective? Is it upbeat? I mean, how would you sort of describe the tone of it?
I think over the course of it, I think it's a lot of moments. I think you'll be reflective over it. We celebrate what we have accomplished, but also just let everybody know that we still have so very much far to go, and how to bridge that gap between the older generation and the new generation. How can we work together to build a better community?
Oh, it's so cool. That's so neat. Well, it's coming up. The information's there for you on the screen. It's Voices, Sounds of America. It's a live cast recording, but you're going to see a mix of everything, of sort of monologues and songs, just tons of great performances all blended together. It's taking place January 26th at 7:30 p.m. at the Sheldon Concert Hall. For tickets, you can go to metrotix.com, or for more information, you can go to forthegarts.org. But hey, don't go anywhere. We're going to return more with Tre'von and Griffith from the G Arts Foundation after this. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back.